You started your journey with the KAPS exam way back in Thailand, and then you got the PR visa, right? 190 visa.
Yes, that's right. That's how my journey started. For the written exam, like knowing that it's an open book, sometimes we might think like, oh, it's easy, it's open book, but it's not, because you have the time constraint. You need to know where you need to get the answer. And through all the questions that we went through with you, ma'am, like it's not just like answering the questions, like open your book to know where you have to look for the answer.
Opening AMH, you should be really like familiarized with AMH. Even in the middle of the night, you should be able to open the right page so that it gets easier. Both, I think in the both exams, written and oral, AMH is a guide. So if you know how to utilize AMH, that's what we train for. Like we are going to train how to use AMH. So when you're able to find answers to assignments and practice mocks, that would make it very easy for the oral exam and written exam. Hey Vanida, hi, how are you?
Hi ma'am, I'm good. How are you?
So much. So I remember taking your interview when you cleared KAPS when you were in Thailand. I think how many years ago?
Approximately 1.5 years. Should
One
be.
and a half years.
Is it? When did I think last year I did my KAPS. Yeah, so 1 year.
Last year? I thought it's 2022 or something. Okay, so last year, 1.5 year approximately. So now you're working towards your general registration as a pharmacist. You cleared both written exam and oral exam, intern pharmacist oral exam. So you started your journey with the KAPS exam way back in Thailand, and then you got the PR visa, right? 190 visa.
Yes, that's right. That's how my journey started, from KAPS, and then applied for the visa. Then I got 190. Yeah.
You look so lucky. And that's so good to see you becoming a pharmacist in a short time. You have to finish, I think, your PSA assignments and submit it to get your general registration.
Yes, it's a very hectic year. Like you gotta do the hours plus all the PSA, the assignments, and you have to clear 2 exams. So all I can say, it's a very hectic year, but yeah, now finally I've cleared the exam, so just left with a bit of the assignments before I can register.
That's good. You're nearly there. Congratulations. So by the way, I have to congratulate you on clearing your intern pharmacist written exam and oral exam in your very first attempt. You've been very good student, always answering questions, submitting assignments at the right time. Though you made some mistakes, we had a very fun time when we did the part 3, right? Problem solving communication. Yeah. So, like trying to make you a good pharmacist or a bad pharmacist either. So I think you told me that you've got a really good pharmacy supporting you. In Shep, right? In Shepparton, you're practicing at the moment.
Yes. I'm in Shepparton, and I'm interning at Amcal Pharmacy.
Wow, that's good. That's good. You've got a nice team as well. So how was your journey? So in your own words, how was your journey for written exam prep and oral exam prep? Intern pharmacist, written exam prep and oral exam prep. And you can throw some light on Elite Expertise, how we helped you and how you've done hard work to get this result.
Yes, so I must say that without this course, it would have been really difficult and impossible, because I still remember when I was like initially had to go through them, I was completely blank. I didn't know where to start. And so that's when I contacted Elite Expertise, and I talked to Sir Arif, and I talked to you as well. And you were like, don't worry, we'll help you and everything. So that's where it started. Then after joining your classes, which was very like suitable for me, because like we have to go work and all, and sometimes we cannot attend all the live sessions because the sessions were all online. You can always go back to the recorded classes. And I still remember I was like, initially when we practiced, I hardly couldn't give any answers and everything was just so much. But slowly through all the guidance and the tips and the assignments that we did, it just gave me like more confidence. And with that whole journey, that's how like I could clear my exam.
Yeah. Yes. So you did both written exam and oral exam online, or you went to the center? With written, I think you went to the
So
center, right?
yes, so because I'm in a regional area, so we were given an option to do the oral exam online. Yes, so we didn't have to travel. So that was actually a very good thing. Like, I remember I asked you for the guidance. I'm like, ma'am, what should I do? Like, is online gonna be good? And because not many people have done it online. And I still
I
remember you're
know.
like,
Back in COVID
yeah,
time, I was the first person to do online.
yeah,
And I
that's
felt
because when I told people, yeah.
with eyes open like that. You can just look at the camera this way, that way, and talk, and then like you'll have your own confidence, and then it's very good online actually compared to face to face. I
Yes.
strongly suggest online if your internet connection. Did you do the online with the same internet connection?
Yes, I did with this internet connection. Luckily, I had no issues with the internet and like everything was very smooth that time. Yeah, but yeah, it was very nervous. Like I must say the oral exam, but doing it online really like reduced the nervousness because you're in your comfort place in that same room where we
Same house,
studied.
and you can like see, look at the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, the way we did our mock exams and practices. So it was just like, okay, it's like a mock exam happening and you're just in the same place. So that really helped.
Yeah. So how many? I think, sir, how many back-to-back mock exams you had before the exam? Like you were doing day and night mocks. Yeah.
Oh, day and night. Not hours, I would say, but the whole day.
Calling everyone and conducting mocks. Yeah. So it was day and night. I
Yes,
think. For a week or two, you
yes.
had day and night mocks of problem-solving
Yes, I
communication.
must say, very dedicated and committed. Both you, sir, and ma'am, like every day morning, okay, let's start the class, 8 o'clock morning. And we were there like throughout the day, especially near the exams. And with those practices, to be honest, it gives you more confidence. And like that's how you could actually solve the cases in the exam as well.
Yeah, I know. It's not. It's not. It's completely an overwhelming exam. Definitely, it's like a tie for you to become a pharmacist, like a complete pharmacist, and be on your own. So it's hard, and you know that thought itself gives us palpitations. Oh no, what we are going to do next? What's going to happen? God. How was the written exam for you? Did you breeze through written exam?
Yes, I for the written exam, like knowing that it's an open book, sometimes we might think like, oh, it's easy, it's
Yeah.
open book, but it's not because you have that time constraint. You need to know where you need to get the answer, and through all the questions that we went through with you, ma'am, like it's not just like answering the questions. Like open your book to know where you have to look for the
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Yes, and like to actually crack the question, what are they asking you? You need to get that thought process in your head, and so like you will know exactly okay what you should look for because you don't have a lot of time for all those questions to be answered. So yeah,
So true.
practice.
Like practice and opening AMH, you should be really like familiarized with AMH. Even in the middle of the night, you should be able to open the right page so that it gets easier.
Yeah.
Both, I think, in the both exams, written and oral, AMH is a
Yes.
guide. So if you know how to utilize AMH, that's what we train for. Like we are going to train how to use AMH. So when you're able to find answers to assignments and like practice mocks, that would make it very easy for the oral exam and written exam because problem solving communication you need AMH and you need AMH for the entire written exam. Of course, the PBS modules you need a thorough understanding like legal, ethical modules of Austrian practice, PBS guidelines, how TGA approvals and all that stuff, which is pretty much like overwhelming for anyone. So I think it was interesting too. I felt it a bit boring while teaching written exam, but now I feel like, oh, okay, we've really done well. And how did you like the clinical cases? Hospital pharmacy oriented cases. Like we have cellulitis, a couple of cellulitis, and I think vascular cases. I think
Yes, vascular cases. Yes, they were interesting because, like, most of us were all community pharmacists, so we rarely see like those cases in the community pharmacy, but through the classes, the examples that you gave us, it's all about process of helping us how to think, be critical, analytical. So when we see something very complicated in the class, then in the exam you see something which is not that complicated, so you get the thought process right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like exposing your brain to the
Yeah.
maximum standard so that the ones which are tough will be very easy. That's what is our philosophy. So I'll explain, and congratulations. Please don't delay and finish your assignments.
Yes.
Register so you can start earning more and then start really making good change in people's life. I'm sure you'll be very good as an independent pharmacist. Are you having plans to stay back and chef?
Yes, so far I do plan to stay here for a while. Yeah, just getting settled in with everything, so not planning to move yet.
Yeah, I think you're settled with your house and everything, so that's good. That's good, and I
Yes.
think very good to see you've got a good time in your internship, because it's a bit challenging, but you've got a good support, which was really great. You must be very lucky, and congratulations on becoming a registered pharmacist. Finally, a KAPS qualified student of mine, and then
Yes.
now you're becoming a registered pharmacist. Okay, I hope you won't forget me, Vanida.
Oh,
Because we are going to.
never, ma'am. Really, thank you to you, to sir, to all the elite expertise team who were very helpful, and with all your guidance and support, like this day is possible. I've cleared everything.
Congratulations on your well-deserved success. I think it's all your hard work and dedication, I must say. You've been really sweet. The way you've answered questions, especially, dear patient, this is the mistake. Let me call the doctor. Let me be gentle. You have a drug interaction. You're very good. The way you put sentences, because the communication is it's very important thing. The best thing with Vanida, she has excellent communication skills. The way she talks to patient was very gentle and kind. This is what we expect, and I think Vanida's story will be inspiring. The best part, as I know of Vanida, is her communication with patients. So I'm happy with that. And thank you so much for making us proud. Thank you so much for giving us this interview, despite your poor internet connection. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.